Bodie Cox absolutely locked down. Hopefully they can get things straightened out today. This has been your State Bank of Southern Utah pregame report. State Bank of Southern Utah focused on our community since 1957. I'm Mike Ahlstrom alongside Tyler Gibb. Austin Owens on our stats, Elizabeth Ahlstrom on the production. Colin Pace on the camera, Mason Ahlstrom on the sideline. Your starters for Piute will be Blake Dalton, Will Myers, Brody Montague, Colton Myers, and Taven Jessen. And for Valley, Jace Cox, Bodie Cox, Warren Spencer, Amari House is back with that ankle injury, and then Holden Harris. As we get set for the United Mine Workers of America tip-off, UMWA is a powerful voice since 1890, the Union for All Workers. To join UMWA for a more secure future, call today, 435-820-2692. Spencer hands to Bodie Cox. Jace Cox gets it off the screen for a three, won't go. Bodie with the rebound. Comes around to Mari House on the perimeter. Jace elevates 15-footer off the bank. Won't go.
I don't know that Jace had two looks last night that were as good as that.
Exactly.
It was really hard for him.
No, the defensive tabby, what a well-coached game plan from Coach Lee Gines last night.
It really was. And Jace is such an amazing player. When you get that much attention from a defense, that's a huge compliment to you and the impact that you have on the game.
Nice dribble drive penetration by Bodie Cox. Draws the foul on Taven Jessen. And really it's going to be for Piute, I feel like they need to keep Taven Jessen in the middle, try and plug that up and let the guards play the defense on the perimeter.
Bodie Cox knocks down the first Legacy Ace Hardware free throw.
Second one good as well. Montague's pass tipped away, taken away. House going the other way. Myers there to block it and can't quite get it done. Nice take by Amari House. He sprained his ankle pretty bad last night, but looking pretty agile on it today.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see him out there moving that well. He was in a lot of pain.
Taven Jessen flashes to the high post. Little turnaround jumper. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
And that's just good touch for a big to be able to catch, turn, and float it in like that.
Bodie Cox from 30 almost banks that in. He was open out there. I was open, Coach.
That's right. He's one of those guys that sometimes you're okay with him taking a real deep three.
Oh, yeah, no. He can hit that shot. Will Myers for the long three, won't go. Rebound, Spencer. I feel like for this Valley team, both Jace and Bodie, when they're playing loose, they play a lot better. So they're going to take a long three occasionally. They're going to take those shots, but overall it produces better results. Outlet pass ahead to Montague, and he makes him pay on the other end.
Good patience by Montague to let House fly by, and it leaves him wide open.
It's a great look ahead. Piute's guard line really good at seeing the floor. House drives, draws the defender, kicks to Spencer in the corner, comes to the middle looking for help. Jace pulls up from the elbow, won't go. Montague with the rebound to Will Myers. Myers, Dalton. Colton Myers for three. High bounce, won't go. Harris with the rebound for the Buffaloes. Bodie dribbling into traffic, and ball's kicked away. We're going to send it down to Mason for Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideliner pick report. I was reading pick one tagline. Here you go, Mason. Down to you.
Thanks, Mike. I went down and talked to Piute's coach, Jessen, and asked him what his plan was to get the win in this game. And he just said that with that last night's tough loss, we have our heads down a little bit. So we need to not sulk and pout and execute and play with intensity. And that was your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Back to you, Mike, in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth.
Register today for over 40 sports with new additions including 7-on-7 football and girls high school flag football. Bounce past Taven Jessen on the low block. Chases it the deflection to the baseline, to the corner. Dribbles it back in, steps on the end line. Felt like both these teams last night really struggled with the mental game. The Rich Rebels and Tabiona Tigers both, not only physically but mentally, kind of got in the heads of the players, and both teams struggled with that.
Yeah, they did, and sometimes it's hard. When you get to the consolation side, it can be easier to play a little bit free, but when you're in that championship bracket and you're playing, in Piute's case, the top overall seed, that can be a little mental hurdle.
Nice putback by Holden Harris. Puts the Buffaloes back up on top. Keenan Chamberlain into the game for Valley, as well as number 21. I can't think of his name off the top of my head.
Payson Harris.
I'm like, it's a Harris.
Jace Cox for Valley.
Jace comes back in for the Buffaloes. Coach Hoyt rotating some starters out to give them a quick breather. Montague. Will Myers open left side. Three won't go. Harris with the rebound. Holden. Warren Spencer lobs into Holden Harris. Drop steps around Jessen, gets it up with the right hand. Won't go. Blake Dalton with the rebound for the T-Birds. Will Meyer, one-hand baseball pass ahead to Montague. Dalton Myers swings right. Double teamed on the baseline. Needs help. Jump ball. Possession will be in the T-Birds' favor. That jump ball brought to you by Color Country Plumbing. Give Taryn a call today. Oh, nice pass into Montague. The T-Birds kind of split out and leaves Montague wide open.
Yeah, good inbounds play, but still unable to convert, and both teams come out a little bit cold.
Lob into Cox. Jace has help side come down in, crash in from Blake Dalton. T-Birds get the takeaway, but they can give it right back on the other end.
It's a good thing there's a lot of space on the baseline. Blake Dalton was cruising down there and able to slow down before he ran into the railing.
I've always looked at this floor, and you've got that 4 or 5 inch drop at the end of the court, and I'm like, man, how have we not had some bad injuries over the years?
Yeah, that is dangerous. It's better than having a concrete brick wall right under the hoop, though. As some, depending on which school you play at or so, if you go sprinting into the wall.
Yeah, they've done better about getting padding up on those. A lot of in the old days, there wasn't even padding on those brick walls. That's the second foul on Taven. That'll bring Rage Millet into the game.
And in the game 4, that was a girls' game, you all know.
Lob in to Bodie Cox, down to Jace. Jace kicks it out. Harris in the corner. Keenan, Chamberlain. Moving screen. Coach Jessen on that sideline stood there and worked the official over for that entire possession.
Now Holden Harris is now asking the official, hey, what'd I do?
One way, then the other by Blake Dalton. Jace Cox with the rebound. Spencer to Cox. Back to Spencer, left wing. Looking into Holden Harris. Lobs it into Holden. Back out. Spencer, three. Got it. Bryce Canyon City, three. Warren Spencer.
Great ball movement. Some of the easiest times to get threes. Obviously offensive rebounds, and then when you get somebody on the post, kick it back out.
Montague answers with a back-to-back Bryce Canyon City, three of his own. 9-7, two-point game. Bodie Cox in the paint. Spencer to Jace up top. Jace shimmies left, finds the seam, takes it up, and is fouled.
Foul number 40, Briggs Millett. First personal, 13. Shooting free throws, Jace Cox.
Jace, the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Makes them both.
Valley's knocked down all 4 free throws.
Montague, three. Got another. Bryce Canyon City, three. Back-to-back threes for Montague.
The Piute offense was really struggling this first quarter, so for Montague to hit 2 Bryce Canyon City threes in the last couple minutes is big, and that should be able to help the rest of the team settle in.
8 of the 10 points scored by the T-Birds are Montague. Cox shimmies, kicks. Keenan, Chamberlain drives. In the paint, floater won't go. 3 seconds. At the buzzer, that's going to do it first quarter. 11-10. Valley after one. This is 1A State Championship basketball brought to you by Legacy Ace Hardware and Panguitch on 1aball.com.
Celebrating over 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A basketball. Providing quality concrete to Piute, Kane, Garfield, and Wayne counties, the mutters at Garfield Ready Mix are the best around.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Glendale Town wants to wish the Valley Buffaloes success. If you're passing through on your way to Bryce Canyon or Zion, stop in and enjoy the Glendale Apple Festival. Welcome home to Glendale.
At the top of the list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Panguitch for a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success.
We welcome you back to the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust, Blackburn Propane. Keenan Chamberlain, 3 off the mark. Myers with the rebound, ahead to Montague. Montague with 2 Bryce Cane City threes in that first half. A takeaway by the Buffaloes. Little floater off the glass and in. Keenan Chamberlain.
Nobody picked up the ball. Keenan just kept circling around and eventually found his way to the basket for a good finish.
Turnaround jumper put back up by Blake Dalton. Swats it out of there and is picked up by Keenan Chamberlain. You know, when you've got players like you said, nobody picked up the ball. When you've got Bodie Cox for 3 off the back iron. When you got Bodie Cox and Jace Cox, there's so much focus goes that way. Sometimes you can just slip in and be unnoticed.
That's right, especially in transition like that with Jace and his athleticism. You don't want Jace to get elevated and get up towards the rim.
3 won't go. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This is 1A Championship Basketball brought to you by SC Broadband on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
Camille Bagley with highcountryrealty.net. With over 25 years helping buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Camille a call and turn your dream into an address. highcountryrealty.net.
JB Clough Livestock would like to wish the Valley Buffaloes the best of luck during the region and state tournaments. Go Buffaloes!
All right, as we welcome you back from the Zions Bank timeout for banking designed to help you score more, Zions Bank is for you. How about we play a little Fabrats trivia in this second quarter? Fabrats, family-friendly YouTube. Subscribe today. We're going to ask a question. You email us the answer at uhsslive@gmail.com. Here you go, Tyler. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
The question is, how many spark plugs does the Ratbacks 12-valve Cummins have?
It's a good question.
It is a good question. So email us the answer. How many spark plugs does the Ratbacks 12-valve Cummins have? To uhsslive@gmail.com. Valley ball. 3 won't go. Tipped out of there. Last touched by Valley. Don't they have one for each valve, Ozzy?
They've got a few for each valve, maybe 2 or 3.
In the corner, Blake Dalton, long 2. Blake Dalton fires his first points of the game. Cuts the lead back to 1. 13-12, Valley.
A lot of these Piute jump shots are coming because of soft closeouts from Valley. They have space, and so Montague hit a 3 like that. Dalton, they just kind of catch it, wait there, and realize that they can get a shot off pretty easy.
Pass. Blake Dalton read that well and made the pass, and Eliason just didn't quite cut for the ball. Hey, we've got a hit down on the sideline. Mason Alstrom with Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Take it away, Mason.
Thanks, Mike. I went down and got the inside look on Valley's huddle. Coach Hoyt said they need to make the extra pass to get the open 3. And he talked about when they drive into the paint and get doubled to kick it out to get that open 3 that way as well. And that was your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Back to you, Mike, in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth.
Thanks, Mason. In transition, T-Birds take the lead.
That's a great find from Will Myers. The pass barely over the outstretched arms of the Buffaloes, and Blake Dalton, an athletic move to stop and finish.
Blake with a takeaway of his own there, gives to Montague. Blake dribbles left, spins back to the middle. Over Holden, who walled up well. Not much he could do there, but Blake Dalton, 6 straight points for the T-Birds, has them up on top by 3.
Yeah, Blake and Brody, they've combined for the last 14 Thunderbird points.
Pass taken away. House tries to pass it in, and it right to Brage Millett. Montague. Millett at the high post. Dalton right wing. Left side is Eliason. Millett baseline. Holden goes up and nowhere to go. Comes right down on Brage. Good sportsmanship. Holden in no way meant to come down on Brage Millett. You could see he's like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, and Brage, he didn't really have a great angle to go in, so a good job by him to pump fake. And then, yeah, Harris just trying to go up for the big block and got stuck in the air.
Nice take inside by Will Myers. 8-2 run in this second period.
Yeah, Piute has the last 8. Chamberlain had the first 2 for Valley, and since then it's been all Thunderbirds.
Bodie Cox, little floater, won't go. Valley's had some really good looks. Hustle from behind. Bodie Cox takes it away from Blake Dalton. Jace kicks it out. Bodie 3. Got it. Bryce Canyon City 3. Bodie Cox.
And that's his first field goal. He's been casting off from deep, and once he gets hot, we've seen him in a few games just heat up really fast. He hit 5 threes in their game on Wednesday.
He has the ability to make a lot of points in a hurry. Spencer shimmies between the legs, spin back to the middle, kicks it out. Jace, he says, I'll try that 3, rims out. And Payson Harris gets called for the foul. Shooter's got to shoot. You know, Jace is a great shot. Bodie Cox is a great shot. You can't stop shooting. The game plan is you have to score points, right? And when you get that open look that you take, you have to take them. So keep shooting. Eventually they'll fall. Don't get frustrated. Lob underneath Blake Dalton. Great find from Will Myers. Behind the defense, Blake asking for the ball.
You just can't fall asleep like that if you're the Buffaloes. Nobody even near Blake Dalton. He just snuck in behind.
You know, they've extended that zone out to defend against the 3, but leaves that back line vulnerable. Cox into the middle. Back out Bodie to Jace. In the corner, Payson Harris misses. Bodie Cox has to take the quick 3. Got it!
All it takes is one to go through, and before he just gets big eyes and that hoop expands about 3 times the size.
Cuts that lead back down to 1. Will Myers, defended by House. Colton Myers back to Will. Montague left side. Blake and Jessen high and low post. Jessen, little contact on that rebound. Who's 32?
Weston Baird.
Weston Baird. Little floater for House, won't go. Bodie Cox 3 off the back iron. House with the rebound. Coach Jessen screaming at him to rebound, and on the 4th offensive rebound, Weston Baird gets the foul, and he'll go to Legacy's Hardware free throw line.
Yeah, 3 good looks from Valley. And if you're Piute, you can't allow those second chance opportunities. And they got fortunate. Bodie Cox got left free on the rebound, but he missed.
Baird with his second attempt, rims off. He left the line too early. He could see where that was going. Knew it was off mark, tried to save, make something out of it. So Gage Eliason, 56 seconds to go in the first half. Right side, Montague, pass high. Bodie Cox tries to chase it down. Jace Cox and Colton. Jace in for Valley. Colton Myers in for Piute. Inbounds to Jace. Shimmy's left, right, comes left. Takes it strong to the hoop. Jace's first 2-point basket.
Yeah, good defense by Piute. There's not much else you can do with that. It's just when Jace elevates and gets high up towards the rim, it's pretty easy for him to just lay it in.
Fantastic look from Blake down to Taven Jessen. Just right off Taven's hands out of bounds. And on that defensive play down here for Taven, he has 2 fouls. There's nothing he can do but hold his ground, wall up, and Jace just elevates so well.
Yeah, when you're a big guy and you're in foul trouble like that, it is a hard game to play where do you go for the block or do you kind of let him get an easier look but save the fouls?
Spin by Warren Spencer. Baseline jumper won't go. 4 seconds. Blake Dalton from half court. Good if it goes. Off the mark. 21-20 Valley after 2. This is 1A State Championship basketball brought to you by Lamb Excavating on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Junctiontown is your ATV destination, located in the middle of the Piute ATV trail system with the beautiful Beaver Mountains to the west and the Monroe Mountains to the east, and world-class trout fishing just minutes away. Wishing the T-Birds success.
Welcome to Base Camp, Southern Utah's launch point and home of the free to wander, where you stay to go. Over coral pink clouds of sand to 3 national parks, through hidden walkways and otherworldly landscapes, where you can pump the brakes or punch the gas. Base Camp Kanab. Stay here to go anywhere.
Welcome out to the Southern Utah University halftime report. This is where you soar, SUU. At the half, Valley 21, Piute 20 in a great game, Tyler. A lot of missed shots, but a close game.
Yeah, it was Valley who had a little bit more control in the first quarter, and then Piute, thanks to a run by Blake Dalton, they rattled off 8 straight and took a lead before Valley answered back.
Yeah, and Valley finally answers back there. Bodie Cox with back-to-back threes, and Jace Cox with a 2-point basket to bring him back and make it an even game going into half.
Yeah, and one thing to keep an eye on, Bodie Cox struggled to start but hit 2 threes late in that second quarter. We'll see if he can keep that momentum in the second half.
Absolutely. This has been your Southern Utah University halftime report. This is where you soar, SUU. Check them out, suu.edu.
The town of Kingston proudly supports all Piute High School athletes. Best of luck to all the hard-working Region 20 teams in the tournament games. Go Thunderbirds.
KP Livestock Covers builds tough, custom livestock covers, farm structures, and more built to last. If you can dream it, we can build it. Proudly supporting 1A Sports and the communities that make them great. Call Kate Severe for customizations, quotes, and deliveries at 435-418-0989.
Ball and Lamb Excavating, located in Orderville, Utah, wishes all teams the best of luck in the postseason. Lamb Excavating can help you with all of your excavation needs, from gravel to chip seal and any other excavating. No job is too big or too small. Give Darwin and the boys a call, 435-648-2318. Now let's play some ball.
Last Chance Lumber is located in Circleville, Utah, and specializes in custom rough cut lumber. They offer quality products at fair prices. Contact Scott Dalton today at 435-231-3263 for your next order. Go T-Birds! The town of Marysville wishes all participating teams good luck in the postseason tournament. Located in Piute County, Marysville is known for its various ATV trails and gorgeous scenery. They host many annual events with activities for the whole family. Go Thunderbirds!
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah, the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, including arena events, all mule fun rodeo, and ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Dave Stamey and Bren Hill. The premier Chrome and the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
This play-by-play sportscast is brought to you by Myers Family Dental. A better life starts with a beautiful smile. Located in Circleville, Utah, Myers Family Dental is a proud supporter of Piute High School athletics. Good luck, Thunderbirds.
No matter where life leads you as a Valley Buffalo, always remember that all roads lead home to the town of Orderville, wishing the Buffaloes success in the tournaments.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Panguitch City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Panguitch Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Panguitch City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
Piute County Special Service District 1 provides community services to all of Piute County. Bookmobile, recreation, waste management, EMS, and school support. Wishing the T-Birds success.
Blake and Jolene Harris with Red Hollow Trucking want to wish all the athletes good luck in the postseason. Let's go, Buffaloes.
Take a break and come adventure with Rome Outdoor Adventure Company with locations in Kanab, Orderville, Coral Pink Sand Dunes State Park, and Escalante. We can find the perfect adventure for you and your family. UTVs, slot canyons, horse rides, fishing via ferratas, and so much more. Now renting Jeep Gladiators and Ford Broncos for daily and multi-day rentals. Come roam with us. Book on our website www.romeoutdoor.com.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night, from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
If you are buying or refinancing a home, did you know you can request your own title company? Keep business local and request security title for all your title, closing, and escrow needs. Travis and Hillary wish all team success in the postseason tournaments.
Coleman and Sage Sorensen are excited to assist you with any of your butchering needs. They are locally owned and operated in Orderville, Utah. They are a custom-exempt shop specializing in farm animals and wild game. Check them out on Facebook or Instagram. Spring Hollow Trucking. We haul cattle and our buffaloes all over. We want to wish the Valley Buffaloes good luck in the postseason. Go get 'em, Buffaloes.
Stan's Motor and Piute Trail RV Park is your one-stop shopping for gas, groceries, and camping supplies in Circleville. Let's go T-Birds.
Mornings are busy. Breakfasts to make, lunches to pack, kids to get out the door. I didn't think I could add anything else to my plate. But my online business was growing, and I knew I needed the skills to take it further. That's when I found Southern Utah University. With the flexibility and support SUU offers, I can fit classes around my life, earning my degree while still being there for my family. Because at SUU, this is where I soar.
From humble beginnings to major discoveries in genetics, medicine, computer science, engineering, and every other corner of campus. It's been a remarkable 175 years, and we are still climbing.
Utah Independent Bank, locally owned with branches to serve you in Beaver, Salina, Monroe, and Milford. Our loan officers and staff are ready to serve you for all your banking needs. Bank with people you know and trust. Get custom banking with custom ideas and custom solutions at Utah Independent Bank.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events, from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoes, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org.
Welcome back to the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. Blackburn Propane. T-Bird ball to start the second half. They trail by one. Bounce pass to Will Myers. Kind of blocked by Spencer. Jessen with the rebound and a foul. Inbounds to Myers. Jason and Warren Spencer kind of not Jason. Taven and Warren Spencer just kind of jawing at each other down there on that loose ball. They kind of collided out of bounds. Corner, Blake Dalton. Oh, no look pass down to Jessen on the low post. Up and in. Step back three, Bodie Cox. Bryce Canyon City 3. He takes off right where he left off in the second quarter. Taven Jessen back-to-back buckets for the T-Birds. That is one. I mean, Jessen with the size advantage down low. If he can use his body and work his way back in, they get him the ball. Lob into Harris. Spencer catches on the corner, comes out. Jace at the high post, elevates, goes to the rack, and he's fouled. They make both those?
Yes, made both.
Jace Cox, 6 points in the game. House with the takeaway. Lays it up with the left hand and in. Amari House.
And that's not an easy finish when you're absorbing contact like that and you have to use the offhand. Good finish by Amari House.
Bounce pass down to Blake Dalton. Passes to the corner. Montague draws the foul. He'll go to the Legacy H Hardware free throw line. Hey, we got a winner, Tyler.
We love winners.
Winners. Now, Fab Rats trivia. Sometimes we will put a trick question out there. We knew that was a trick question. That's why we were kind of joking. But who's the winner? Elizabeth? We didn't trick anybody. Probably our most answers we've got all year. Andy Barney, you're the winner. Send someone to the broadcast booth. We'll get you a shirt, some bag of Motor Munch jerky, something from Fab Rats. Thanks for playing. The answer was, and everybody knew it, there are no spark plugs in a diesel engine.
Got to know your audience. That's not sneaking by them.
Exactly. Three-point basket off, or shot off the mark.
Oh, good move by Bodie.
He'll go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Myers, first personal. Second team foul. Bodie Cox shooting free throws.
He doesn't have his headset on. Has there only been a few free throws brought in this quarter? But Montague missed them both. One of two for Bodie Cox. Three-point lead for Valley. Blake Dalton fires from the foul line. Rebound, Jace Cox. Three on the way from Hogan Harris in the corner. Won't go. Montague fires a three. Bryce Canyon City three for Brody Montague.
If there's been one thing that this Valley defense has really struggled with today, it's closing out on shooters. They're giving Montague, they're giving Dalton a little too much space on the catch.
Saved in by Blake Dalton. Will Myers with the ball in the corner. Colton Myers. Blake fires three. Rims out. Jessen with the putback. Rims in. 6 points in the quarter for Jessen. Puts the T-Birds back out by 2. Timeout on the floor. We will take one as well. This state championship basketball brought to you by Chicken Lights and Chrome Truck Show in Bangwitch on KSLSports.com.
White Mountain Trading Post is your one-stop shop for all your travel needs. Centrally located between Zion, Bryce, and the Grand Canyon, and on your way to Lake Powell. Serving travelers for over 60 years, we offer clean restrooms, snacks, a gas station, a gift shop, and a Subway. Wishing all teams success in the postseason. Trust your smile to Cody Wilson. Located in Cedar City, Wilson Orthodontics creates a fun, efficient environment while perfecting your smile. Schedule an appointment today, 435-586-8980.
Windy Mesa Studios in Panguitch is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. We're going to shoot it right down to Mason Alstrom with our Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report.
Thanks, Mike. I went and got the game plan from Coach Hoyt of Valley for this second half. He told me he wasn't happy with the energy in the first half, so he wants that to be up. And going along with that, he wants the defensive and rebounding intensity to go up as well. And he wants all the threes that are being taken to be from the kick out. He doesn't want to bail out the defense with the long threes. And that was your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Back to you, Mike, in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth.
Awesome. Thank you, Mason. So he wants to pick up the intensity. He wants them to get the kick out three rather than the pulling up off the dribble, those long threes. Blocked by Dalton. It's a solid game plan, and that's sitting for the second half for the Buffaloes. They trail by 2.
Yeah, we saw Bodie take a few early in the possession and things like that. So he wants a little bit more flow in the offense and then kick it out and hit those shooters in rhythm.
Getting it a foul. Blake Dalton's third. Inbounds to Bodie Cox. Step back 3 off the back iron. Will Montague with the rebound. Stepped on the sideline, out of bounds.
Jace pulls up on the deep 3, and that may be what Coach Hoyt was talking about, where you're just out on the perimeter, you make one pass, and then you settle for a 3. He wants to see a little bit more attack and then kick it out.
Oh, I think you're right, for sure. Holden Harris with the foul, trying to box out there, undercuts and gets called for it.
Payson Harris on his way to the scores table to check in.
Coach Hoyt's like, don't you get your 5th foul. 3 is short. Jace Cox with the rebound. Been stuck on 29-31 for a while now. Jace with the 1-foot step back. Kind of creates some space, a fall away.
Oh, a good little nifty ball fake. Blake faked one way, went back the other, and Holden Harris with 4 fouls. All he can do is watch Dalton go by.
Takeaway by Montague on the break. Lays it up and in.
That's a 9-0 run for Piute.
6, yeah, 9 unanswered. Spencer, left side, brings to the middle, kicks. Jace Cox, 3, got it! Bryce Canyon City 3, Jace Cox. Cuts that lead back down to 4.
And look how that 3 came. Warren Spencer drives in. Jace is left wide open on the wing.
Montague for 3 the other way, and he answers.
Montague is just in some sort of rhythm today.
The zone is allowing that to happen when the zone collapses up front or to the side, and then you kick. It's so hard to recover out to that wing. That's Blake Dalton's 4th foul.
Montague has 10 points this quarter, 18 on the day. That shot at the other end by Jace Cox, I don't know if that it could be what they're discussing right now.
Oh, they called it a 3.
Yeah, they're pointing to that wing, and it looks like the official's saying that he was on the line, so they will keep it a 2. Coach Hoyt, I think he asked the officials to check on that, and they have a discussion, and they called it 2.
Huh. Very the replay.
A 1-for-2 trip at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Elizabeth just looked at that highlight for Jace, and she says it was the right call. It was a 2-point shot, not a 3.
Gets a little confusing with the 3 different three-point lines, but it's a little easier given that high school is the closest one.
Bodie Cox with the rebound. The Valley trails by 6, 21 seconds to go in the third period. Loses the handle, gets it back. Spencer drives in, kicks it out. Keenan Chamberlain, bounce pass. Spencer saves it. 6 seconds. Pull up off the dribble. Jace Cox, nothing but the bottom of the net.
For sure behind the three-point line.
I'll back up on this one. You won't miss it. You're watching 1A State Championship Basketball, brought to you by Color Country Plumbing on TeamHive.live.
Enhance your farm's productivity with Aero AG Solutions advanced spray drones. Aero AG specializes in custom aerial application of pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers, seed, and more. Call Logan Lefevre at 435-690-9819.
Archie's, food to die for, located in Orderville, Utah, home to the world-famous Fab Rats Burger and the best chicken fingers anywhere. Stacy and her friendly staff are happy to serve you the best meal in town. You can't go wrong at Archie's Food to Die For in Orderville.
Their diesel repair is located in Orderville, Utah. Need that oil changed or that engine tuned up? Give Tyler a call for all of your service and repair needs. Wishing the Buffaloes the best in the postseason.
The Piute County Chamber of Commerce welcomes you to the greatest playground in central Utah. Many recreation opportunities are found with horseback riding, hiking, rock hounding, river rafting, and of course ATVing. Come and enjoy Piute County. Go T-Birds! Blood's Custom Meat is the answer when the question is where should you go for your meat processing. From beef to wild game, Lane Blood and his crew can take care of any of your custom meat needs.
We welcome you into the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust from the Sevier Valley Center. 1A Championship Basketball. Third day of the tournament. Great game. The end of the third. Nice. Spencer just finds a seam. Goes across the backboard without going in the hoop. Gage Ellison.
Oh, and Keenan Chamberlain adamant that he did not get contact. And
30-second timeout. T-Birds will take one as well. This is 1A State Championship Basketball, brought to you by Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Game.
Circleville Town proudly supports Piute High School in the 1A region and state tournaments. Good luck to all teams participating in the postseason games. Go Thunderbirds!
Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch, Utah, where real cowboys along with locals gather for our famous homemade food. Big news! We are in our new location. We couldn't be more pleased. With a new large banquet room to accommodate large parties and events. Come join us at the Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch.
Glendale Town wants to wish the Valley Buffaloes success. If you're passing through on your way to Bryce Canyon or Zion, stop in and enjoy the Glendale Apple Festival. Welcome home to Glendale.
When it comes to traditions, at the top of the list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Panguitch for a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success.
Welcome back off the Zions Bank timeout. So Coach Jessen got the timeout before the turnover. And another timeout, so we'll take another one as well. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Color Country Plumbing on TeamHive.live.
Camille Bagley with HighCountryRealty.net. With over 25 years helping buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Camille a call and turn your dream into an address. HighCountryRealty.net.
JB Clough Livestock would like to wish the Valley Buffaloes the best of luck during the region and state tournaments. Go Buffaloes!
Junctiontown is your ATV destination, located in the middle of the Piute ATV trail system with the beautiful Beaver Mountains to the west and the Monroe Mountains to the east, and world-class trout fishing just minutes away. Wishing the T-Birds success.
Off the back-to-back timeout from Zion's Bank from Coach Jessen. For banking designed to help you score more, Zion's Bank is for you, and a foul.
I actually think that Bodie got it clean from the backside, but then Payson Harris came in after, and definitely a foul on Payson. They called against Payson. If he wouldn't have done that, Bodie might have had a clean block.
Jessen's first from Legacy's under a free throw line. Rims out. Makes one of two. 4-point game. Bodie Cox takes it all the way in, draws the foul on Myers.
Bodie's now showed off that crossover a couple times, and when he gets going right and circles back left, that's a crossover that not many people have.
That one's just a tiny bit short. Two rare misses from Legacy's hardware free throw line for Bodie Cox. 4-point lead for the T-Birds. Jessen's skip pass across to Montague. Myers, Colton Myers, Blake Dalton. Bounce pass down into Jessen. What a good look. Payson Harris has to come up to help defend and stop the penetration. That leaves Jessen wide open, and they make the Buffaloes pay.
Taven's got quite a few little dump down easy baskets like that. He's now up to 11 points.
Cox for a Bryce Canyon City three. Jace Cox hits his second triple in the second half. Cuts it to a 3-point game.
Jace is really heated up.
Will Myers tries to answer and doesn't. Jace Cox from downtown, heat check and makes it. Ties it up with a long Bryce Canyon City three.
Normally it's Bodie that will catch fire like this, but Jace, he says, I got a little bit of that in me, and he is willing these Buffaloes to a tie game.
And a foul on Keenan Chamberlain. Holden Harris comes back in for Payson Harris. Holden has 4 fouls, but with 5 minutes to go, 6 minutes to go, basically. Inside, and there's his 5th foul. That didn't last long, Tyler.
Nope, it didn't.
inside to Jessen. Strong take by Jessen. Pass inside again to Jessen. That fakes right, comes left. And a foul from the backside official.
I actually think that was a good call. It did look like
there was contact there.
I mean, it's always hard to tell a little bit from up here, but just from where we are, it looked like they went across Taven's arm. Taven has all 5 points for Piute in this quarter.
Screen to get Bodie an open lane from Jace Cox, and he draws the foul.
Third personal, second team.
First one's good. Second one is good as well. Baseline, Dalton looks, double teamed, needs help, throws it out. It's going to go back court. And a foul on Will Myers. Great job. That's just Keenan Chamberlain hustling down to the ball.
Yeah, and I was curious to see how this was going to play out, because if Keenan would have touched it, then it could have, and goes out of bounds off him, then it gives it right back to Piute, but he hustles down, and Will Myers.
That's only Will Myers' first foul, but if Keenan can get that on the fast break and a one-on-one layup, he's got a good chance at an easy basket.
Yeah, it was a race to the end line.
Jace elevates long two. That's long, but Harris there. Keenan Chamberlain across to Payson Harris. Shot up, won't go. Jump ball. Possession, T-Birds. Hey, we're going to shoot it down to Mason Alstrom. Larry H. Miller, Utah Summer Games sideline report.
Inside scoop on Piute's last huddle. He was happy with what they have done so far. He just wants them to work a little bit harder on defense, to not let them get the open threes. And that was your Larry H. Miller, Utah Summer Games sideline report. Back to you, Mike, in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth.
Thanks, Mason. We appreciate that. 43-43. And a reach-in foul. They're going to get Keenan Chamberlain.
I think they might say it goes against Payson Harris.
Oh, away from the ball, maybe?
Yeah, they're going to say a reach on. They kind of drove by Keenan, and then there was two other Buffaloes. So fourth on Payson.
Blake Dalton of Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line makes the first. Put the T-Birds up by one. Second one, nothing but net. All 2-point lead.
Both teams starting to make their free throws.
Jace, defended by Will Myers. Jace penetrates, kicks it. Keenan Chamberlain finds a seam, scoops it up with the left hand. Rebound, Blake Dalton. Myers.
Oh, and they're gonna meet about it. If this is a foul on Payson Harris, it's his fifth. I thought that Payson was straight up.
Yeah, Payson looked like he held his ground. The one official called a foul, but the other one just had a hand in the air like it was going to be a travel.
And that's what they'll call
And
it.
that looked like, I mean, there was contact, but he traveled first. And Payson was straight up. I think that was the right call.
So gutsy play by Payson to stand in there with 4 fouls. And good discipline not to reach.
Spencer shimmy, shakes, dribbles left. Chamberlain comes back across the paint. Cox in the middle. Over Jessen. Won't go. Blake Dalton with a big rebound. Montague. Keenan Chamberlain with a foul.
And that's just free throws.
Yeah, really, there's no advantage there for Keenan. You got to be careful not to.
Keenan's a hustler. That's what he does for this team. He comes off the bench. He made some big-time plays, for this team, some extra possessions that he got for them. But that time, just a little too aggressive in a situation that you can't afford it.
For sure. Montague makes those free throws. Makes first. He's 3 of 3 from the Legacy Hardware free throw line. 19 points in the game for Montague.
Piute's now made 7 straight free throws in the fourth quarter. So you talk about doing the little things right. Making free throws in the fourth quarter into close games is something that gets you victories along the way.
Bryce Canyon City 3 for Jace Cox. His 4th in the second half, 3rd in the fourth quarter. Cuts the lead to 1. Down the middle. Travel. Blake Dalton get a technical foul. And that's his 5th foul, I believe.
I wasn't looking. I didn't see what he did on the baseline. Did you?
He said something and kind of flipped the ball back behind him. I don't know what he said.
So it might have been the flick at the ref of the ball, or could have been something he said.
So that puts Jace Cox at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Jace makes them both.
18 points in the second half alone for Jace, including 4 threes. He has 22 points overall. Just a couple weeks ago against Panguitch, 7 threes and 25 points. So 3-ball has been hot for Jace lately.
There's another Bryce Canyon City 3. 4 in the fourth, 5 in the second half. Valley on top by 2. That's a huge.
4 now with those free throws.
Oh, by 4. By 4. You're watching 1A State Championship Basketball, brought to you by Ruby's Inn on KSLSports.com.
Welcome to Base Camp, Southern Utah's launch point and home of the free to wander, where you stay to go. Over coral pink clouds of sand to 3 national parks, through hidden walkways and otherworldly landscapes, where you can pump the brakes or punch the gas. Base Camp Kanab. Stay here to go anywhere.
The town of Kingston proudly supports all Piute High School athletes. Best of luck to all the hard-working Region 20 teams in the tournament games. Go Thunderbirds.
Off the Zions Bank timeout for game-winning banking with Home Team Field. Zions Bank is for you. 51-47. Valley by 4. Takeaway by Amari House going the other way. Lays it up and in.
It's a 10-0 run now for Valley.
Before that basket, Jace, the only field goals, well, Jace had 1-3 in the third period and 4 consecutive three-point field goals. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching 1A State Championship Basketball, brought to you by Bryce Cane City on TeamHive.live.
KP Livestock Covers builds tough, custom livestock covers, farm structures, and more built to last. If you can dream it, we can build it. Proudly supporting 1A Sports and the communities that make them great. Call Kate Severe for customizations, quotes, and deliveries at 435-418-0989.
Last Chance Lumber is located in Circleville, Utah and specializes in custom rough cut lumber. They offer quality products at fair prices. Contact Scott Dalton today at 435-231-3263 for your next order. Go T-Birds! The town of Marysville wishes all participating teams good luck in the postseason tournament. Located in Piute County, Marysville is known for its various ATV trails and gorgeous scenery. They host many annual events with activities for the whole family. Go Thunderbirds!
This play-by-play sportscast is brought to you by Myers Family Dental. A better life starts with a beautiful smile. Located in Circleville, Utah, Myers Family Dental is a proud supporter of Piute High School athletics. Good luck, Thunderbirds.
No matter where life leads you as a Valley Buffalo, always remember that all roads lead home to the town of Orderville, wishing the Buffaloes success in the tournaments.
Off the Zions Bank timeout, 22 seconds on the shot clock. T-Bird ball. Montague looks. Pass inside, taken away. That technical fouling out Blake Dalton. He had 4 fouls. Jace Cox for 3, won't go. Rebound, Payson Harris. House steps back for 3, won't go. Bodie Cox looks to Payson Harris. Montague is now face guarding Jace Cox.
You have to imagine how relieved Jace feels after yesterday. Now he's got some rhythm.
A late foul will send Jace to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Little contact there, but the whistle was a little slow.
Yeah, it was a pretty obvious foul from here, and Jace, by the time he landed, they still hadn't blown the whistle, and he was looking around like, what in the world? Officials have a little word with, I don't know if Taven and Warren were jostled a little bit down by the block. Now they're laughing with each other.
Yeah, Jace Cox was 6 of 6 from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line until that one. Valley out to a 6-point lead. Missed them both. Colton Myers. Bounce pass into Bridge Millett. That's Payson Harris's 5th foul. So both teams with foul problems. That's going to make a little bit of a defensive shift for the Buffaloes with the two bigs out. That leaves Warren Spencer and Jace Cox to plug up the middle. Millett, 1:45 to go, hits his free throw.
Piute with just one made field goal.
I was just looking at that, gonna comment. 10 points, 1 2-point field goal. Jessen with the rebound, puts it back up, and he draws the foul. Warren Spencer's first foul.
Taven had the only field goal. It was with about 6 or 7 minutes left in the quarter.
Makes them both. 3-point game.
Taven now made 5 straight free throws in the fourth, so free throws keeping him in it.
Keenan Chamberlain's 3 rims out. Will Myers pulls up off the dribble. Jessen with the putback and in. Taven Jessen carrying the T-Birds in this fourth quarter. You're watching 1A State Championship basketball, brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Piute County Special Service District 1 provides community services to all of Piute County. Bookmobile recreation, waste management, EMS, and school support. Wishing the T-Birds success.
Blake and Jolene Harris with Red Hollow Trucking want to wish all the athletes good luck in the postseason. Let's go, Buffaloes.
Take a break and come adventure with Rome Outdoor Adventure Company with locations in Kanab, Orderville, Coral Pink Sand Dunes State Park, and Escalante. We can find the perfect adventure for you and your family. UTVs, slot canyons, horse rides, fishing via ferratas, and so much more. Now renting Jeep Gladiators and Ford Broncos for daily and multi-day rentals. Come roam with us. Book on our website www.roamoutdoor.com.
Coleman and Sage Sorensen are excited to assist you with any of your butchering needs. They are locally owned and operated in Orderville, Utah. They are a custom-exempt shop specializing in farm animals and wild game. Check them out on Facebook or Instagram.
For banking designed to help you score more, Zions Bank is for you off the Zions Bank timeout. 53-52, Valley with a 1-point lead. Both teams in foul trouble. Valley going to run a little stall, time off the clock. Coach Jessen says, hey, don't you go out and open the zone up. Spencer yo-yos behind the back. Jay steps out, 3 on the way. Got it! Bryce Canyon City 3. Jace Cox. I'm out of room in the fourth quarter for Jace. Montague follows and makes it. Another Bryce Canyon City 3. Back-to-back threes. First field goal, first 3 for the T-Birds in the fourth quarter.
Shot clock is off, so Piute has to do something. Spencer almost gives it away.
Jessen saying foul, foul. Head Coach Jessen was almost out to the Sevier Valley Center S for Snow College S.
Spencer has not attempted free throws today. Or, excuse me, he's 1 for 2.
Warren Spencer, 2 of 3, and then 1 3-point basket. Timeout on the floor. We will take one as well. This state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on Team
Stan's Barn
Live.
Trail RV Park is your one-stop shopping for gas, groceries, and camping supplies in Circleville. Let's go T-Birds.
Utah Independent Bank, locally owned with branches to serve you in Beaver, Salina, Monroe, and Milford. Our loan officers and staff are ready to serve you for all your banking needs. Bank with people you know and trust. Get custom banking with custom ideas and custom solutions at Utah Independent Bank.
White Mountain Trading Post is your one-stop shop for all your travel needs. Centrally located between Zion, Bryce, and the Grand Canyon, and on your way to Lake Powell. Serving travelers for over 60 years, we offer clean restrooms, snacks, a gas station, a gift shop, and a Subway. Wishing all teams success in the postseason.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing needs, contact Color Country Plumbing. Specializing in new construction, call today 435-231-3950. Wishing all of Region 20 success in the postseason.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you stay in the game, no matter where you are, Zions Bank is for you. 16.5 seconds on the clock. Warren Spencer at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. 57-55. Warren has a chance to make it a three-point game. Still just a one-possession game. Misses. Jace Cox with the rebound to Spencer. And a quick foul. Warren Spencer says, hey, thank you for getting that rebound. And Jace's like, hey, no problem, I got you.
And that just bounced to a perfect spot right off the rim. I mean, Taven was there, but he wasn't able to get up. It just went too high. And Jace, that's his specialty, getting up for rebounds.
So Warren missed his last one, made that one. So now it's a three-point game. 12.6. If he makes this one, 2 possessions needed by the T-Birds. And that time Jessen boxed him out, boxed Jace out enough that there was no way he was coming back. Montague pulls up, fires 3 off the iron. Rebound, House. That's going to do it. 59-55. Valley holds on to the close one. We're going to go right to the State Bank of Southern Utah play of the game. Jace Cox off the dribble, gets the screen, comes back out, pops up for 3. That was the last big 3 in the series of like 3 in a row that he hit to put... Wait. We thought the game's over. They just put more time on.
They're calling
a technical foul.
I don't think it's a technical foul. I don't know why they don't just end the game. I think they're calling a foul. Piute tried to intentionally foul when they got the rebound. And before the buzzer went off, they called a foul technically. But at this point, I think everybody would be okay ending the game.